All right, my friends, it's time to start A feature racing here at Monett Motor Speedway. Going to start things off with our pure stocks here. Dale Centers out of Cassville, Missouri, getting the pole tonight. And then the number 25 machine on its outside is going to be number 69 of Dylan Bowman coming out of Purdy. Inside row number 2 is going to be Landon McLaughlin out of Aurora, Missouri, number 17, starting up third spot on his outside, the number 54 of Dean Kimberling. Starting in that 5 spot's going to be the 34, Sean Coates. On his outside, James Adams in that 00. Inside row number 4 is going to be Joseph Jackson, the number 4. On his outside, Lenny Coates in the 134. And starting in the rear is going to be Brandon Sanders. 15 laps the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to get it on. '25, Odell Centers, your leader here. Dylan Bowman, Landon McLaughlin, almost side by side. McLaughlin pulling up right there to the numbers on that 69 machine of Bowman. Coming through 33 and 4. We got the 34 of Sean Coates looking to take away that third spot. Dale Centers going to lead lap number 1. 21.003 the time. Landon McLaughlin still fighting on that bottom side. Coates would wish these guys would get away from side by side so they can maybe make a little pass here. Centers out front of this thing here. 9.8 or 0.98 rather, the distance between the two. Still side by side, Dylan Bowman and Landon McLaughlin. McLaughlin on the bottom side, Dylan Bowman up top. Sean Coates in that number 34 machine. He don't know whether to go top or bottom. Who is going to make the pass? Dylan Bowman still fighting from that outside. Watch out, McLaughlin gets a little loose coming off a 2. Advantage on that top side. Bowman holds on to that second spot. McLaughlin falls back to third. Your top 5, very, very close except for your leader. It was 1.5 seconds out front last time by. He's 2.146. Landon McLaughlin in that third spot. 4th right now is Lenny Coates, and Sean Coates falls back to your 5th. Dale Centers looking to add his 10th win to the season. Lenny Coates all over the back bumper of McLaughlin. That's going to allow Sean Coates on that bottom side. Lenny puts the bumper to him as they make their way down the backstretch. Lenny's got him distracted in that number 17 machine. That'll allow Sean Coates to get around third. Oh, watch out! McLaughlin gets a little wild. Not sure if that had anything to do with the contact between him and the 134 of Lenny Coates. Dale Centers still your leader out front here. Landon McLaughlin going to pull the inside flat rear tire. Tough break for Landon McLaughlin. Caution will come out here. We got 64, Brandon Sanders spinning there in turn number 2. All right, lights are out. We're ready to get it on again. Dale Centers is your leader. Dylan Bowman, Sean Coates. Row number 2 there. Lenny Coates and James Adams, row number 3. Dean Kimberling and Joseph Jackson, row number 4, and Brandon Sanders at the back after creating the caution there. We are halfway through your pure stock A feature here. Dale Centers brings him around, hits that Ozark Fiber restart zone green flag. Here we go. Another good restart for Dale Centers as he makes his way down the backstretch stairs side by side. We got him spinning there coming out at turn number 4. We'll see if they can get them started or right back up. He does. will stay green flag racing. Good job, number 4. Dale Centers continues on down the backstretch here. 7 laps on the books of 15. Dylan Bowman still holding on to that second spot. Sean Coates going to look to his bottom side as they come through 3 and 4. They're nose and nose. Dale Centers, Dylan Bowman, Sean Coates, Lenny Coates, and James Adams, all your top 5 right now. Sean Coates on the bottom side of Dylan Bowman as they make their way through 3 and 4. Bowen fighting from that top side. Coates on the bottom side. They make their way down the backstretch, nose and nose just about. Coates on his inside. Dale Centers not able to get away just as much as he did before. Just a 1.5-second lead there for the 25 of Dale Centers. Centers about to catch the lap traffic of number 4. Joseph Jackson, not quite a lap down yet. Be careful, Dale. Number 4 dives her down. That is a good job, my friend. Bowman and Coates going to have to deal with it, though, as they come through 3 and 4. Bowman going to have to make some quick thoughts about it here. Which lane is that 4 machine going to go in? Bowman able to go to his bottom side. He gets around him safely. That takes away that lane from Coates. White flag for your leader here, the 25 of Dale Centers. Dylan Bowman in that second spot. Sean Coates third. Lenny Coates, James Adams. No changes in your top 3. Oh, Lenny Coates gets stuck up by the wall by the number 4 there. Checkered flag out for your winner, the number 25 of Dale Centers, taking home the win there. Dylan Bowman coming in second. Sean Coates, Lenny Coates, and James Adams there, and then 00. James Adams in the number 00 coming in that 5th spot. Lenny Coates in the 134 coming in 4th. Sean Coates in that beautiful black 34 machine coming in 3rd. Dylan Bowman finishing 2nd in the number 69. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the 25 of Dale Centers, getting win number 10 on the year. Excellent running there from our Pure Stock A feature. Time for your Davis & Sons USA B Modified A feature. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 45 machine of Dan Culp. On his outside is going to be the 56 of Hoyt Miller, coming all the way from Cross Timbers, Missouri. Inside row number 2, Daniel Anders in the 5 machine. On his outside, the 00 of Kason Harris. Inside row number 3, Bull Woods, and the number 26 machine on his outside, the 24L of Patrick Lewis. Kenson Martin and Evan Clark going to start row number 5, and in the rear there, the number 30 of Cody Cook. Lights are out, ready to get it on. 15 laps the distance here. Let's get it on. Dan Culp, Hoyt Miller right off the bat here, not side by side, but nose and tail. Dan Ander's looking to get under the bottom side of Hoyt Miller here right off the bat, going down the backstretch. Watch out, the 00 Kason Harris way high, going to work that high line here on lap number 1. Dan Culp, your leader here. Hoyt Miller in that 2nd spot, 4 tenths of a second behind. Daniel Anders, Kason Harrison, Bull Woods, your top 5 there on lap number 1. A lot of bunching up there in the rear of the field. Kason Harris way high going through 1 and 2. Top 6 starting to break away from the back half of the field there. Your top. Dan Culp out front of this thing. Still Hoyt Miller in that 2nd spot. Daniel Anders, Kason Harris, and Burl Woods. Watch out, Cody Cook pulling off here on lap number 2. Dan Culp up front of this thing by 0.2. Hoyt Miller looking to the bottom side of Culp as they make their way down the backstretch here on lap number 4. Culp and Miller fighting it out for 1 and 2. Anders and Harris for 3. Watch out, we got one off. Looks like it's going to be the 0-0 of Case and Harris, I believe. Harris was running dangerously high to that top line. Dan Culp in the 45 machine, your current leader. Hoyt Miller in that second spot. Daniel Anderson, Bullwoods rounding out your top 4. Culp, Miller, Anders, your top 3. It's about to get a little western. Here we go. 11 laps to go here in your Davidson Sons USREP Modified A feature. Looking for that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Green flag being brought to you by Freedom Bank. Let's get it on. Culp protects that bottom line going through 1 and 2. Anders on that top side looking really fast. Hoyt Miller on his inside. Anders currently in that second spot. Patrick Lewis up to the top 5 here. Anders to the lead off of turn number 2. Daniel Anders, your new leader. Dan Culp, Hoyt Miller, your top 3. 24L Patrick Lewis in that 4th spot. Porter Woods rounding out your top 5. Watch out to 33 and Muhlenberg on the bottom side of Woods as he makes his way through 3 and 4. He might try to go 2 for 1. Only able to get around Woods there on lap number 7, just at our halfway point here as Daniel Anders makes his way down the back stretch. Anders, Culp, and Miller, your top 3 starting to break away from the rest of the field here. Patrick Lewis fighting with Muhlenberg for the leader of that second pack. They're nose to nose. Patrick Lewis being scored with the 4th position that last time by. Muhlenberg on that bottom side. He'll take over that 4th spot, running as fast as lap last time by, but 19.365. Anders with a 1.253 lead as he makes his way. Oh, watch out, they're spinning Dan Culp. Here's your replay here. Culp going into turn number 3 just gets off just a little bit. A lot of smoke. Don't know how driver is. We'll find out here in a minute. Again, caution being brought out here on lap number 9 by the 45 of Dan Culp. All right, if you can hear me, if you have ticket 085966, come up and see me in the announcer's booth. Again, 085966, come up and see me in the announcer's booth. Also have ticket 858899. Come up and see me in the announcer's booth. We got some giveaways. Daniel Anders, your leader here. Hoyt Miller in that second spot. 24L of Patrick Lewis. 12 laps in the books here, 3 to go. Daniel Anders out front, Hoyt Miller in that second spot, Patrick Lewis, Burl Woods, and Kason Harris. Daniel Anders out front by 0.3 of a second. Another 0.6 of a second back to Patrick Lewis. Patrick Lewis trying to fight off Burl Woods for that spot, number 3. White flag going to be coming out this time by Daniel Anders. Got Hoyt Miller on his inside. One more time around for the number 5 machine. Hoyt Miller going to throw it to the bottom side. Going to be nose to nose. Daniel Anders coming to the checkered flag. Who's going to get it? It's going to be the 5. I need ticket number 85966. Come see me in the announcer's booth. Ticket number 85934. 85966. 85934. Come see me in the announcer's booth. Ticket number 966934 is the next number. 992 is one other number, and 862. Come and see me in the announcer's booth. Caution coming out here. Garrett Thompson, your leader here. 3 laps in the books. Pete Richardson in that second spot. Corey Johnson, Steve Muhlenberg, and Kyle Thompson rounding out your top 5. Caution coming out here on lap number 3 for the 33 of Michael Gillis. Gillis running his fastest lap before spinning there. Green flag, here we go. Garrett Thompson still out front of this thing. We're almost 3 wide for that second spot right off the bat. Muhlenberg and Johnson side by side. Pete Richardson assumes that second position all by himself. Oh, Pete Richardson. Tough break for Richardson as his lets go. 86 machine of Corey Johnson spinning as well. Again, caution coming out here on lap number 3. All right, I need ticket number 85895. While we get Pete Richardson pushed to the back, 85895. Come see me in the announcer's booth. 85865 will be the second one. 85814, ticket number 3. And 960, come see me in the announcer's booth. We're giving away stuff. 960, 814, 965, and 895. Come see me in the announcer's booth. Caution coming out right here on the front stretch again. 3 laps in the books here of 15 here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified A feature. Garrett Thompson gets this thing started. Green flag, here we go. Kyle Thompson on the top side of the 33. Good run for the 292 of Thompson. Thompson being scored in that second spot. Over to the 33M of Steve Muhlenberg as they make their way down the back stretch. Garrett Thompson in the lead there. Kyle Thompson in that second spot. Can they make it back to back? They've done it several times here at Monett Motor Speedway. Garrett Thompson out front, running his fastest lap that last time by in 19.275. Kyle Thompson still holding on to that second spot. Steve Muhlenberg third. Darren Burt making his way up to that fourth spot. And David Mollering rounding out your top 5 there. Right at your halfway point here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Modified. Kyle Thompson running his fastest lap that last time by 19.369. About a half a second faster than brother Garrett in that running a 19.713. Kyle Thompson right on his inside. Thompson brothers gonna fight it out for the lead here. Garrett Thompson, your current leader. Kyle Thompson get to race with his brother. How awesome is that for the win here? As we are 9 laps in the books of 15. Kyle Thompson going to start working that high side. Five left to go here in your Napa Auto Parts Power Ride Midwest Mod A feature. Kyle Thompson looking at that high side. Garrett Thompson gonna squeeze him off. Oh, how close. There's sparks coming off from the wall here. Garrett Thompson showed a little bit of weakness, let out for his brother there side by side as they go down the backstretch. Kyle Thompson on the top side, Garrett Thompson on the bottom. There's some other good battles out front, but I think right out front we got the two brothers fighting for it. Kyle Thompson scored as your leader that last time by. Kyle Thompson in a 292 up top. Garrett Thompson on the bottom. They're coming to the white flag. This is going to be a fight to the finish. Garrett Thompson still fighting on that bottom side. Kyle with a good advantage on the top side. They're still right there at the door. Here they come. Is he going to throw the slider on? Is he going to keep them? They're side by side. What a picture of checkered flag coming out for the 292 of Kyle Thompson, taking the win home of the brother of Garrett Thompson in a 9:29. Green flag, here we go. Chance Gilbert out front of this thing. Tanner Foster in that second spot. I believe it's Peyton Powell there in third. Chance Gilbert going to lead lap at number one there over Tanner Foster. Tanner Foster 4/10 of a second back. Peyton Powell hanging on there, right there with him. Coming to lap number two. Chance Gilbert still your leader. Tanner Foster, Peyton Powell, Mike Gilbert, and Evan Powell, your top five. He'll run a Chance Gilbert out front of this thing. 1.227 seconds over Tanner Foster. Peyton Powell on this bottom side. Whoa, we got a spin there. I believe that's Evan Powell on the number 72 machine. That will bring out the caution here on lap number 4. Caution here on lap number 4. Evan Powell gets her started back up. Caution being brought to you by Joplin Lock and Key. We'll get them all stacked back up, ready to go. Lights are out. We're ready to go. Green flag racing again here. Again, Chance Gilbert out front. 4 laps in the books. 8 to go. Tanner Foster, Peyton Powell rounding out your top 3. Green flag. Here we go. Green flag being brought to you by Freedom Bank. Chance Gilbert able to hold on to the lead here. Tanner Foster is in that second spot. Peyton Powell fighting with Mike Gilbert for third. Mike Gilbert able to get around here. '72 of Evan Powell, able to make it back up to your top 5. Peyton Powell not giving up that easy as he sits in that 4th spot. Watch out, catches him real fast. Halfway through your INX Legends A feature here. Chance Gilbert is your leader. Tanner Foster, Mike Gilbert, your top 3. Peyton Powell, Kenny Foster rounding out your top 5. A little smoke there from Peyton Powell. Chance Gilbert running his fastest lap that last time by, 20.651. Still 2.381 seconds over the number 1 of Tanner Foster, Mike Gilbert, Peyton Powell, and Kenny Foster. Still your top 5. 31 of Mike Gilbert looking to get around the 1 machine. He was looking at the high side. Gonna tuck right back beneath him. Gonna be 9 laps in the books, 3/4 of the way through your INX Legends A feature. What a lead for Chance Gilbert out there, almost 5 seconds ahead of anyone else. Tanner Foster in that 1 machine, 4.314 seconds. We're 3 wide through the back as we get past some lap traffic. White flag out for your leader, Chance Gilbert. And the rest of the field takes it 5 seconds after him. Here he comes through 3 and 4. Taking the checkered flag, the 01 of Chance Gilbert taking home the win. Chance Gilbert, your winner there. Tanner Foster coming in that 2nd spot. Mike Gilbert finishing 3rd. Peyton Powell and Kenny Foster rounding out your field. All right, starting on the pole is going to be the 58X of Gary Christian on his outside. Henry Chambers, the number 17. Inside row number 2 is going to be the 55 of Nathan Hager on his outside. Trevor Hughes in the 712. Inside row number 3, going to be the number 68 of Dean Wiley on his outside. The number 21 of Greg Scheffler. Inside row number 4, the 32 of Tyler Barker and the number 32 machine on his outside. The number 73 of Mickey Burrell. Inside row number 5 is going to be the 18 of Tracy Cottrell on his outside, the 24-7 of Jared Dotson. Inside row number 6, the 9-star of Troy Martin on his outside. Billy Smith in the 76S. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on here in our A-Modified A feature. Green flag, here we go. Everybody sends it off into 1 and 2 going down the backstretch. Going to be the 58X of Gary Christian, your leader. Nathan Hager in that 2nd spot with the number 17. One lap of the books. Gary Christian, your leader. Nathan Hager in the 17 of Henry Chambers, your top 3. Watch out, the 712 of Trevor Hughes already up in challenger for that 2nd spot between him and Nathan Hager in that 55 machine. Nathan Hager on that top side. Trevor Hughes on the bottom. We got him spinning already there in turn number 3. That will bring out your Joplin luck and key caution. Looks like it's the number 32 machine of Tyler Barker. They bring him around 3 and 4. Green flag, here we go. Christian holding on to the lead as he makes his way down the backstretch. My goodness, that thing is so bad fast. Hager holding on to that second spot. Trevor Hughes hits that loud pedal. Looks like we got them getting together in the back. That's going to bring out the caution once again. Again, 2 laps in the books here. 15 to go. We're at the 7-minute mark. 15 laps or 15 minutes, whatever comes first. 2 laps down in our USRA A Modified A feature. Gary Christian running his fastest lap. Not the fastest lap of the night, but his fastest lap of the race. 18.192. That last time by. We'll see if we can get this thing going once it starts to go. I bet we just finish right up. Lights are out. We're hitting that Ozark Fiber restart zone. Green flag being brought to you by Freedom Bank. Green flag. Here we go. Trevor Hughes on the bottom side of Hager trying to assume that second spot. Top 5 about to get a little wild here. Going to be hard to catch Gary Christian, not 58X machine. As he makes his way through 3 and 4. Already a whole second lead. Trevor Hughes climbs up to that second spot. He's going to try his best to reel him in. Nathan Hager, Henry Chambers, and Dean Wiley. Trevor Hughes falls back by 1.396 last time by. Gary Christian extends it out, but barely. Henry Chambers in that 17 machine making up a lot of ground. Boy, he ran his fastest lap last time by 18.683. Hager will fall back to that 4th spot. Dean Wiley rounding out your top 5 here. Mickey Burrell doing his best to reel in that top 5. Get another top 5 finish here at Monett Motor Speedway. Gary Christian just so fast, running at 18.409. Trevor Hughes running a much faster 18.063 as he starts to catch Trevor, or as he tries to catch Gary rather. Both gentlemen using that top line here on lap number 7, just past your halfway point. Hughes starting to use up that bottom line through 1 and 2. Staying high through 3 and 4. He is right there with Gary Christian. Hughes noses it in at the bottom side. Watch out. We might have a race on our hands here. Going to be coming to 5 to go here for Gary Christian, your leader out front of Trevor Hughes. Just 0.4 of a second the distance now. Henry Chambers in that 3rd spot. Hager and Wiley, your top 5. '76 machine could be coming up. Is coming up, could be a factor as he stays high. Going down the backstretch, Trevor Hughes stays on the bottom side as well. Three to go here in your USRA A Modified A feature. Trevor Hughes starting to reel Christian back in. Gonna be 2 to go this time by. Trevor Hughes on the bottom side. Here we go. Christian with the lead here. Trevor Hughes reels him in a little bit. Lap car going to be a factor again. Hughes running that top side. Coming to the checkered flag. Going to be Gary Christian taking the win using that lap car as the pick. Trevor Hughes going to come in second. Henry Chambers coming in third. Nathan Hager fourth. And Dean Wiley rounding out your top five. Hughes did all that he could to try to reel him in. Let's hope both these gentlemen are here when we come back here August 18th.
Hell of a race, Amen. Hell of a race.
58X of Gary Christian, your winner by a distance of half a second over the 712 of Trevor Hughes. Henry Chambers coming in that third spot. Nathan Hager fourth. Dino Wiley in that fifth position. Mickey Burrow finishes just outside the top five there. Greg Scheffler in seventh. Jerry Dotson, Tracy Cottrell, and Billy Smith rounding out your top five. Bomber feature, your last of the night. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 33 of Michael Gillis on his outside, the 930 of James DeWitt. Inside row number 2, the 81 WT of Will Tatershaw on his outside, the number 82 of Jesse Parmalee. Inside row number 3, the Z66 of Zachary Riddick on his outside, Darryl Riddick in the number 29. Inside row number 4, the number 26 of Tyler Stone on his outside, Brandon Bishop in the 3J. Inside row number 5, the number 63 of Darren Warriors on his outside. Duke Davis in the number 69. Evan Clark's going to start the 82X machine on the inside of row number 6. On his outside, the number 10 of Larry Jordan. And starting in the rear there, the number 11 of Charles Hernandez. Charles not going to be able to make it out. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on.
Added money to the hard charger. And the winner gets an extra 20. An extra 20 to the pay. If you choose the trophy, you'll just get 20 bucks.
Winner gets paid in Trident layers. Just kidding. Or a trophy. Really, we're fighting for 120 here. Green flag. Here we go. .930 of James DeWitt taking the lead from the outside right off the bat as they make their way through 1 and 2. Will Tatershaw already looking to fight for that second spot. He gets pinched off just a little bit by the 33 of Michael Gillis as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. James DeWitt is your leader in that .930. Goes back to Michael Gillis and Will Tatershaw, your top 3 here on lap number 1. 82 of James Parmalee in that 4th spot, and the 66 of Zachary Riddick, your top 5. Riddick climbing into that 4th spot. Watch out, we got him tangling up. We're going to stay green flag racing. A little bump. The 29 of Riddick gives 26 a little piece of his mind. Tyler Stone there. Out from Michael Gillis. Or James DeWitt, rather. Michael Gillis is in that 2nd spot. Will Tatershaw, your top 3. Starting to break away from everybody else. Oh, the 69 machine goes way high. Hopefully he's able to continue. Looks like he's got a flat maybe on that front right. I didn't see. We're 4 laps in the books here of your Bomber A feature. Michael Gillis trying to challenge for the lead. .930 of James DeWitt. Out front, Will Tatershaw in that 3rd spot. Gillis looking to the inside of DeWitt as they make their way down the front stretch. We're at lap number 5, almost to your halfway point. 29 and 20 sticks still side by side back here. That's going to be an aggressive battle this year, I think. .930 of DeWitt out front by 0.3 of a second over the 33 of Michael Gillis. Top two starting to pull away from the rest of the field here. Coming a lap number 7 of 12 here, your .930 of James DeWitt. Your .930 of James DeWitt, your leader. Michael Gillis pushes them just a little bit high. They're side by side going down the backstretch. Gillis with the advantage on the bottom side. We'll see what DeWitt does. Gillis going to take the lead here. Not quite enough room for a slide job. DeWitt not going anywhere. Not giving up that easy. Gillis currently out front. DeWitt currently out front now. They are side by side. What a good battle. Coming a lap number 9 here. 3/4 of the way through. These guys keep fighting side by side. They're going to allow these 3rd and 4th place cars to catch up. Michael Gillis out front all by his lonesome. James DeWitt in that 2nd spot. Top 4 all right there together. Will Tatershaw in that 3rd spot. Zachary Riddick in the Z66. Another good race here from our Bombers. White flag coming out. Does James DeWitt have anything for the 33 of Gillis? Watch out, Tatershaw's getting sideways. He's in 3rd spot. He's going to try to save it. Nothing going. 66 machine of Riddick going to hold that 3rd spot. 33 of Michael Gillis taking the win there. James DeWitt coming in that 2nd spot. Zachary Riddick 3rd. Jesse Parmalee is going to finish 4th. And Brandon Bishop in the 3J going to round out your top 5. That is a tough break for Will Tatershaw as he was running in that 3rd spot. Michael Gillis with your win here tonight in your Bomber class. Another great race as your top 4 sit right next to each other. James DeWitt coming in that 2nd spot. Zachary Riddick finishing 3rd. James Parmalee 4th. And Brandon Bishop rounding out your top 5. Another good night of racing here at Monett Motor Speedway. We appreciate y'all coming. We will see you next week with the late models 1,500 to win. Again, remember tomorrow night at High Five Sports Bar and Grill, 6 o'clock sharp, we're going to be starting the replay of our races tonight. Going to be a good time.